what's up, guys? It is Mike here at Budget Gaming, and we are headed into our first episode of World of Warcraft Classic. So this is my Tauren Shaman on Fairlina. I was able to name him Budget MC like my gamer tag. First thing you always gotta do, hit your auto loot, hit your action bars, get those up, get your spells out. Doesn't automatically put your racial out on Classic like it does Vanilla, so you gotta make sure you grab that.
Peace, friend.
We're gonna get our first quest here. So you can hit L, bring up your log, shift click, and it brings it over to underneath your map.
What brings you here?
There might be an add-on that automatically does that. I'm not sure. If there is, I don't have it. I'm using Questy. If you can see that. Oh, a guild invite. Sure. So this is my first time logging on this character, but I have been playing Gnome Mage on my own time. I haven't been able to get into Fairlina yet until today, and it was still an hour wait. But I saw that they're letting people do server transfers for free off of Fairlina, which I think is a really good idea. Of course, I didn't do it because I'm here to be part of the streaming world. Ooh, I forgot. Shaman's mana restores so fast. I barely had to drink there. So I will be going tank, so I'm probably gonna buy a shield first. But like before anything else. Because you can use your lightning bolt and your heal to kill pretty much everything until level 6. So in the next episode, I think this episode I'm going to try to get to level 6. I'm basically going to be doing the first area, and then when I get to the next city, I might run to Thunder Bluff on camera and pick up my profession, and then we'll run back to the Mulgore town. I don't remember it offhand. We'll get there. And then the next video will be getting to level 10 by myself. And then after that, I will be playing with my friend Alex on this server, who's a troll something. I think he's already level 10, which is why we're doing it that way. I was so excited to see the talent trees back. I was excited to see the leveling of the weapons. I'd forgotten that. I was actually concerned because on my gnome, I knew I knew mages could use daggers, but for some reason I could not remember how to get that to work, and I actually had to ask in the general chat, and they were like, go to your weapons master, and I was like, oh, duh. So yeah, make sure that you go to your weapons master if you're looking to carry a sword and your class doesn't normally let you. I got dinged. You know, I joined this guild already, and I haven't seen anything in guild chat. But we'll go turn in this quest.
What brings you here?
Now that we're level 2, we'll have a couple of other quests. This one will unlock more as well.
Well met. Be careful.
I feel like Classic is a bit easier than what I remember Vanilla being in 04. I want to see how fast I can get to level 6. But for the video purpose, I'm going to be fast forwarding through some of the traveling, just so you're not watching me run. Oh, there's the first person to say something in the guild chat. I'm going to take these off my action bar because I really don't need them there as a shaman.
How may I aid you? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
So that's something else if you are noticing my quests. Oh, real quick, I want to show you my add-ons while I've got this menu up. So I use Questy. That's the one that shows you where everything is. Gathermate I use on one of my characters. I forgot that it gives you the spell, that you just have to take it out of your spell book to find whatever herb you are to put it on your minimap. But yeah, so if you're noticing my quests are coming up like instantly, that's actually just a normal setting in vanilla. Or in classic, rather. Alright, so we gotta get these pelts now from the cougars. Now, it may not have been Mr. Pandaria, but I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Pandaria, where shamans could actually cast Lightning Bolt while moving, and it was so much fun in raids and such, because you could just run around casting your Lightning Bolt, which is a main part of your kit anyway, even in higher levels. Of course, this is a shaman off-tank build, so I'm immediately going to be doing tanking in my talents. And as soon as I hit 15, Alex is going to be doing dungeons with me, and I'm going to be the tank. Which, I was kind of worried because it isn't Dungeon Finder, and back when I did this, it was actually Wrath of the Lich King that I did this in. So it had Group Finder, and what I would do is my friend would be a healer, he was a paladin, and I was a shaman, so I would queue healer, he would queue tank, and then we would just switch roles when we were in the dungeon. But now, I think because even with everyone wanting to play warrior, no one's wanting to play tank because aggro and threat are so much different in classic than compared to retail. So hopefully people would be like, oh, you're a shaman, but at least you have a shield and you can tank. And that's why I went Tauren as well, because they get 5% extra health or 15. I'll have it up on the screen when I make this video, and then I'll look it up for sure. So the gnome I'm playing, his name is Tyrion, but it's not spelled like Tyrion because that was already taken by the time I made him. I was hoping to find general chat. I don't know how do you... Well, that won't do it. That's guild. Whatever.
It's too far away.
I'm gonna end up leaving this guild anyway to make our server guild, or our channel guild. So that's gonna be the first thing I'm saving up for, by the way. I'm gonna get engineering, and mining first, so I can start mining while I'm questing. It's very important to level your melee weapon. Don't forget, there's always a lot of mages and stuff that are completely spellbound, and then they go up to hit something with their dagger or whatever, and yeah, it's not good. I'm going dagger and offhand when I can. Right now I have a staff equipped because it's the best thing. It gives me the most spirit, most intellect. So I'm sticking with the staff for now, but my end build is going to be dagger and offhand and wand. Here in the Horde side, we actually have an advantage because you can start doing Ragefire Chasm in Ogrimmar at level 15. Whereas on the Alliance side, you have to wait until 17 to do Dead Mines or Van Cleef, which, here's something, alright. Dead Mines is not called VC. People are starting to call Dead Mines VC because Van Cleef is the boss in the raid, or in the dungeon, and when Dire Maul, Upper and Lower, came out, they started calling that DM. So they needed something different for Dead Mines. Dead Mines is DM. Dire Maul is DMU or DML for Dire Maul Upper or Dire Maul Lower. So just throwing that out there, because some people keep saying VC thinking it's like OG or whatever, and it's not. It's actually not what the thing in vanilla is, because Dire Maul wasn't out originally, I don't believe.
I've been expecting you.
Greetings. Go in peace.
I can't remember if shamans ever get to wear mail. I don't think they do.
Hail.
I know hunters do, but I also know that druids don't.
Be careful.
I don't think any of the cloth wearers can end up wearing leather. And I think all of the mail wearers can be
What brings you
plate. Yeah, because it's only warrior and paladin in this one that can wear mail at level 1, I should specify. Because eventually, I'm not sure if shamans can wear mail, but I know hunters can.
How may I aid you?
It used to be a level 40, I don't know if that's the case still.
Ancestors watch over you.
We're going to be running at Tauren speed, though, until we get that Kodo. That's why I'm doing this. Speeding it up. It is very true. If you're a social player, don't play on a PvP server. This is my guild, I'll be honest. The guild for budget gaming is going to be the social casual guild of this server. Because on Fairlina, it's a PvP server. Everyone's trying to be the best. Everyone's trying to be elitist. And I'm just going to sneak in there and be like, hey, if you just want to have fun, and you just want to have a good time, and we all enjoy the content, then join our guild, you know? Watch our videos, like and sub. if you have a character on Fairlina, or I don't know if you can still make characters on Fairlina, but if you can, then you do. Then comment your battle tag, and I'll add you. That way you can be one of the first to sign the petition for the guild. And once this channel really gets up and going, original guild members will get special merch when we have a merch line. But that's why you have to comment. If you don't comment, then there's no proof. You won't get anything. The shield makes me pretty hefty. I love the fact that shamans can take shields, and honestly, that's the biggest reason why I played shaman when I first started. So, here's the official story of how I first got into World of Warcraft. My friend in 5th grade introduced me to the game. So I started playing a hunter. It was a dwarf hunter. It was very fun. Loved it. Got all the way to 60. And then when I got to 60, I made a shaman because he wanted to play on the Horde side and the Alliance side, which I still do. So I made a troll shaman, and he was a healer, and that's how I got into healing. And ever since then, I've been a heal main. And in general, really, I believe World of Warcraft was my first online game. Even before I played Call of Duty, I started playing it before I got an Xbox or a PlayStation, anything like that that could do online stuff. I'm trying to think. I guess I played AQ Worlds, which is similar, but I don't even know if that was before or after World of Warcraft. But anyway, so this is kind of where I get my start to gaming, and I played other games with my sister growing up and whatever, but this one really turned me into the role-playing aspect of the game. So then I grew up and I started playing games like League of Legends, where I was a support main. Paladins, which I'm a support main in that as well. And basically every game I love shielding or healing people. And I give World of Warcraft the credit to that, because it's where it all started, was with a shaman. And then my account got hacked because it actually, my Xbox account got hacked because of the same reason. You'd think I would learn, but this kid or some guy, I don't even know, was like, "Oh, stop griefing or whatever. I'm gonna hack you." And I was like, "Do it. You don't even know how." And he knew how. So don't think they don't, because it's not as hard as what people might say it is. So I lost the account, couldn't get it back, but I was able to get my parents' cards off the account before anything was bought or anything. And so I made a new account, and that was when Wrath of the Lich King came out. And so I made another shaman, but it was a Tauren Shaman, and I tanked with him. And that's when I did the whole swap with a friend and everything. I will say, leveling on this character, much easier than leveling on my mage. But like I just said in guild chat, it might be because I'm a shaman and I have a shield and I'm heftier, and my entry spells do more damage as a shaman. But I don't know if you've noticed that. I feel like they've kind of dumbed down Classic a little bit. The stress test seemed way harder. I did my Tauren Shaman on the stress test as well, and I was going to release a video, but I ended up having 8 hours of footage, and it was just me running around because I didn't have any add-ons or anything. Those didn't exist for the stress test. So, I did not release that video. It wasn't good, so. Instead, I think we got a Rocket League montage out on that day. Go watch that. I'll have a card up for that. I'm not looking forward to the Shaman quests, where I have to run all the way to the troll area. Now this area was a pain during the stress test. So I'm playing this on the Tuesday a week after launch. That's when I was able to finally log in and not have a 4.5 hour queue for Fairlina. So a week and a day, 8 days after launch, and during the stress test, this area was full of people, and people were trying to get the loot as fast as they could, and were cutting people off. I saw pictures online, and I think I posted a video about lines being formed. That never happened for me. But people were nice enough to get me in a group, and that allowed me to get the head as soon as our group hit the boss dude. So my setup, because this is budget gaming and I'm not a professional gamer, I'm playing on my laptop, and I have my mouse on a book that's covered in a playmat that I used to use in Magic the Gathering. And that's my setup. And I've got my external hard drive taped to my laptop so it doesn't get unplugged while I play. And my mouse doesn't have any extra buttons on it, so you'll see me mousing over my moves and actually clicking on people to target and such, because I just don't have the capability of playing that efficiently right now. I'm hoping soon that I can move into an apartment with my girlfriend, and we'll have more room, and I can upgrade to a desktop and a nice mouse and a nice table. But all in due time. Just goes to show, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Just start it. You know, buy a capture card if you're doing it on console. You really don't need to buy anything if you're doing it on PC. You can get a free movie editor, a free OBS studio, OBS Labs. And that's all I'm using to record World of Warcraft. These bristleback belts are greedy. I've only gotten 3 belts. So another reason why Tauren is the best tank shaman is not only do they get the stamina increase and the health increase, but they also have War Stomp, which really helps situations where they get out of control, because sometimes it really is hard to keep aggro as a shaman, just because of the way threat tables work, and because when you use your Rage Claw, you don't generate threat, it's just the totem. And at low levels, the totem doesn't have much health, so it's kind of meh. So you basically just have Earth Shock at low levels, which is good enough for Rage Fire Chasm. You just gotta take it slow and make sure you have a good healer. Excuse me. Ugh. A demon just tried to leave my body. Sweet. So that's something I'm noticing on, especially on my role-playing server, is you can basically just group up with people at the questing location, and someone will be there doing the quest, and more than likely they'll group up with you. It really helps for the ones where you just have to kill them, because each of your kills counts, so it's like twice as fast. I also really love the animation of casting a lightning bolt and then swinging with the lightning still on your mace. It's really satisfying. So we should be able to loot this after just one. So we shouldn't have to kill it again. And of course my inventory's full. I guess I gotta get rid of something. My rule for that is usually cloth is the least expensive armor. So I usually chuck that over other things. Oh, he left. Oh. Alright. Well, I guess that's fine. So, on my mage, usually people stay until, like, the whole questing area is done. And then I've added, like, 3 or 4 friends that just stayed with me and kept questing. We had good conversation and everything. I should really go back and sell everything, and I know you guys are, like, watching this and being like, oh my gosh, you're just wasting money by destroying these items. But I don't want to run all the way over there. I also don't want to hearth and then run all the way back. I only need 5 more belts. 1 more ritual salve.
I'm out of range.
So I like to save War Stomp when I'm questing anyway, for when I'm out of mana, because shamans have such a high mana regen that if I War Stomp, I usually will get enough for healing waves, so I can always have backup on that. So I should be able to get the rest of these belts on the way out of here.
I don't have the targets.
We are nice guys. Wang. That's funny. That's a good name. I like it. Recruiting memers, casuals, wafus. Don't know what that is. And I don't know whatever just whispered me. That's fair.
Inventory is full.
So apparently DBM is out of date. I'm not sure if DBM even works in dungeons. I honestly haven't noticed it on my mage. I just have it installed because that's what I use in retail. So I wasn't sure what was going to be allowed in Classic. So before Classic came out, I kind of just installed a bunch of add-ons that I thought I would want or need. I still need to get a damage meter and a threat detector. I have threat plates, but I'm not sure if that works either. I may have that one disabled on my mage. Funny thing about mages in Classic, everyone's kind of hating on them right now because mages that don't know how to play mage don't know that their fireball does a lot of threat. And they're pulling aggro off the tank, which is causing people to wipe. So if you're playing a mage, just be careful. Use your frostbolt and your arcane missiles more. Always have a wand equipped. Also, your arcane blast, I believe it's called, generates a decent amount of threat as well. So if you have a big party and you're just hitting that over and over, you're going to take all the aggro, and you're either going to die and disrupt your group, or you're going to disrupt your group by taking aggro off the tank, which is going to throw off the healer, yada yada. So just be careful. Is that level 5? We already level 5? Give me your belt. I just need one more.
My mana is low. Not enough
I think mining gives you more stamina too. Like just having mining gives you like 15 stamina or something. Alright, we're going to try to dodge all of these. Oh, I can't dodge that one. Run! Ow. Ow. Oh, there's another one. Ow. Alright, I'm just running. I'm just going for it. Which way is it? I think it's that way. Is it that way? No, it's this way. Run! Alright, I think I'm okay. This guy's gonna hit me, but I'm just gonna run past him. Ow. Ow. People are also saying that the graphics in Classic are not what they wanted. So I guess people wanted Classic but with retail graphics. I'm not sure. Would love bags if anyone could make them. I saw a picture online of this game but with Unreal Engine graphics, and my gosh, did it look beautiful. I'm glad they didn't do it because my machine specifically would not be able to run the game, which would be very upsetting.
I have just the thing for you.
But I do think that should be an option. There's a lot of people out there that spend a lot of money on their PC building it and making it their own and as good as it can be. So some people could run that, and I would love to see that as an option. And hopefully I will get a machine that could run that as well. That's why I'm on the console for most of my gaming.
well met.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any of my shaman spells, because I kind of just want to run the Thunder Bluff and buy mining right away. Okay. So I guess Questy lags sometimes. I've noticed this on my gnome as well, where it says I haven't taken the quest yet, but I definitely have. But I'm just making sure. Earth Spada. And that's, yeah, okay, that's what I have in my inventory. Alright, I'm gonna guess it's good.
How may I aid you?
I'm just gonna run to the well. Excuse me. So on the Horde side, I've usually played Trolls or Blood Elves if it's post Burning Crusade, which I guess is just the next expansion. So usually Trolls or Blood Elves. Blood Elves just look really nice. I think Taurens look kind of big and blocky and dumb, in my opinion. But if you really like Taurens, I mean, I'm playing one, so obviously it's not that bad. But I will say that the undead is what I'm least used to. I've always wanted to play like an undead mage or what have you. Undead anything, really. And I don't like their spawn area. I don't like their beginning quests. But an undead warrior, because they have that vampirism, or what's it called? Cannibalism, as their racial trait. Really good. I know Taurens have increased herbalism skill, but I'm not going to be playing with them. So these are a couple of my friends that I met on my gnome. I don't know if they play Horde or not.
What brings you here?
Oh, there's the quest. I already... Let's see if that'll take it away. Alright, I already have the Earth Totem.
Farewell.
Is it my quest log? No. It's off the map, though. Okay, well... I don't think I need this. I'll keep it for now. Pretty sure I don't need that, though. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Just a reminder, that's not a feature in the game. You can't make your character run faster. As far as I know, anyway. That's all editing. I wanted to leave all the running in because it's a beautiful game and I want you guys to see all of it. So I didn't want to just skip from town to town. But I also know that watching someone run from town to town at normal speed is not fun. So I'm going to drop off these quests that I have completed just to get them out of my log. And I'm not going to accept any more yet, so they can stay on the map. And I'll make this in my home, so I can Hearthstone here.
Just the thing for you.
I don't really need it, either of those.
Me at your back. Walk with the earth, mother. Hail.
Sell that back to him.
May the eternal sun shine.
Alright, on to Thunder Bluff. Oops, someone leveled. The herd of Kodos. Alright, so we are approaching our first boss. It is called the Elevators. So many people die just trying to use this elevator. So I learned the hard way after taking what I thought was the wrong boat over and over again on my Alliance character. There's no boat from the Thrisfall Glades to the Stormwind docks. So I'm assuming that there's also no Zeppelin from Thunder Bluff to Orgrimmar. I'm confident. Ooh! That would have been funny if I fell. Okay, mining. Not mining, not mining. Where's the miner? There's a weapons master over there. I might stick with maces.
Peace, friend.
Maybe I'll go with axes at some point. Alright. Mining. Oh,
Walk.
it was right behind me. Do I have enough? Yes, I do.
Expecting you.
Do I have enough for the pickaxe?
We shall meet.
Yes, I do.
Farewell.
Sweet. I can start mining.
Well met.
See, engineer. No? What? Hang on.
We shall meet again.
Oh, I almost put Blueith.
I've been expecting you.
I guess not. I know there's one in Orgrimmar. So when I make the run over there to meet up with my friend Alex and such, oh, that one's coming up. Run, 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 run. Run faster. Run faster. Oh no. No, 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 make it. Oh. Put my smelting over here. Put my mineral finder over here. Put my totem out. Which you don't have to pay for the totem. You actually get it for free through the mage quest. Not the mage quest, the shaman quest. So I'm going to put that there for now. My action bar will get messed with constantly. So we've got all my racials there. Nature resistance. There's that herbalism. Dodge, block. Endurance is the stamina. I'm going to do my best to avoid walking into mobs. Uh-oh. Ooh, this one hits hard. He's 3 levels above me. This will make me level 6 though. There we go. Level 6. I was gonna hearth back to town, but I figured I'd just run. Alright, well that's probably it for part 1. Part 2, we will meet up with... No, we're not going to meet up with Alex until 10. So part 2, we're going to get to level 10, and we'll start right here in Bloodhoof, and I'll gather all these quests. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more level 1 to 60. Bye.